The woman pressed the button on the switch. In an instant, the man was sucked into space. In a vacuum, a person will lose consciousness within 20 seconds. After 90 seconds, the body reaches its limit. The blood inside the body starts to boil. Eventually, the body will explode and the person will die. In this moment of crisis, Kane activated his flight boots. He used the high temperature from the boots to melt the handcuffs. Then he grabbed the spacesuit and pressed it against his chest. The rapidly expanding spacesuit quickly wrapped around his body like a magnet. Even so, the oxygen inside the suit was only enough to last for 37 minutes. It wasn't long before the oxygen was depleted. In Kane's mind, memories of Amy began to flash. He was a family warrior created by the fusion of wolf genes in the Sykes family. And Amy, as the reincarnation of the Sykes queen, had already decided to follow her to the death. At this moment, a massive spaceship was flying toward him. When Kane regained consciousness, he found that it was the people from the Interstellar Police who had saved him. Without caring about his own safety, Kane ordered the ship to change course and head toward Jack's territory. He knew very well that Jack, under the guise of marriage, was planning to kill Amy and inherit the Sykes family's fortune alone. Meanwhile, Amy, dressed in a wedding gown, began her wedding ceremony with Jack. According to interstellar law, once Amy and Jack completed their wedding ceremony, they would jointly own the Sykes family's assets. Soon, Kane and the police ship arrived outside Jack's mothership. When Jack learned that the police wanted to board and inspect the mothership, he refused to let the wedding be interrupted. So he activated the mothership's protection system. A large number of drones surged out, securing the mothership within. At this critical moment, Kane piloted an attack ship and prepared to force his way through. Facing the countless drones, Kane used his powerful firepower to clear a path. The drones ahead exploded, and just as the attack ship was about to be destroyed, it finally crashed into the mothership. Kane, with his flight boots, stopped the wedding ceremony. He told Amy the truth about Jack's intentions. He planned to kill her after the ceremony and monopolize the Sykes family's wealth. Realizing his plan had been exposed, and with the police ship still monitoring outside the mothership, Jack reluctantly allowed them to leave. However, after returning to Earth, Amy discovered that her mother and adoptive father's family had been captured by the Queen's eldest. Amy had no choice but to head to John's territory. While passing through a tunnel leading to the planet's interior, Alan's subordinates suddenly shut the tunnel's entrance. The police ships were blocked by the clouds outside. Amy was brought before John. He threatened her family's lives, forcing Amy to sign a contract to forfeit her inheritance. Only by doing so would she be spared from trouble with the police. Meanwhile, Kane, piloting a protective ship at full speed, finally broke through the thunderstorm layers and entered the planet's interior. This was the Sykes family's factory where the immortality liquid was created. Kane's protective ship lost control and crashed into one of the buildings, setting it on fire. Soon the entire factory began to explode. Seeing the situation shift, John ordered his subordinates to immediately kill Amy. At that moment, a massive rock crashed through the floor and both Amy and John fell. In this urgent moment, Amy was successfully rescued by Kane, who was wearing flight boots.